Mike from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. No, that's not your imagination, that is a string. And on that string there's these little pieces of fiber right there on my fingertip. I don't know if you can see them or not through the camera, but I'm going to introduce you to a scope that you can actually see that fiber at 100 yards. Why is that important? Well, when you buy a scope, or when I buy a scope, I like to know what I'm getting. And the only way to know what you're getting is to compare it to other scopes. If you only have one brand of scope, then that's all you have to compare it to, unless your buddy's at the range or whatever. And then typically it's an argument about which one is better because you own one and he owns another. Well, I'm going to give you an opinion on some scopes that I sell, and I'm going to give you honest opinion on those scopes. So here we go. Okay guys, what are we looking at? We're looking at an Element Titan 5 to 25 by 50. Excuse me, 5 to 25 by 56. Element Nexus 5 to 20 by 50. A Vortex Gen 2 Razor 4.5 to 27. And then the good old Arken EP4 6 to 24 by 50. That string we looked at down there cannot be seen in the Titan or the EP4. You have hints of it through the Vortex. You can clearly see it through the Element. Now, there's a huge price difference in these scopes. The Vortex ranges from $2,000 to $2,500. Arken EP4 is $600. The Element Titan 525 is $800. And the Nexus, which is the winner of this competition, is $1,500. So let's talk scopes for a second. That scope right there is strictly a target scope. The crosshairs are too fine on low power to hunt with. That being said, it is an excellent scope for the money. The turrets are unbelievable. The clarity's there to a point. And it's a great target scope. We've used it extensively here at Panther Hollow. The next one on the line is the Element. What separates the Element from the Arken is the Element is illuminated and the crosshairs are a little thicker. All these scopes return to zero repeatedly. They've been checked, used, and somewhat abused, especially that Arken up there. The Vortex is a great scope in itself. It's just overpriced. That's just my opinion. If you're hunting and target shooting, this is the scope for you. Illumination, a great combination of crosshair and magnification. If you're strictly target shooting and have a budget, that's the scope for you. If you want all of it bundled up into one, clarity, color, repeatability, illumination, and a choice of several different crosshairs, the Nexus 5 to 20 is the guy. Now this is a 4.5 to 27 Razor Gen 2. On 27 power, I cannot see that little strand of string down there, but I can see it clearly through the 5 to 20. Now this is just my opinion on these scopes. I obviously am a Nexus, or excuse me, an Element and Arken dealer. We've sold a lot of Arkens and we're selling a lot of Elements. I recently just got this Element Nexus in, and the reason these guns are out here is because I was comparing them to see what they was like, comparing it to see what it was like versus the other scopes. I don't know exactly what's going on in the internals on the Nexus, but I can tell you that I can clearly see that strand of string through the Nexus, and I cannot see it through the razor. This is Mike from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. We got more reviews coming. I realize this is just my opinion. I have a Tacticam that I'm going to be using here before too long and releasing some videos where you can actually see through the scopes. It doesn't really do them justice because it doesn't actually give you a true picture of what's going on there as far as color wise and clarity. They always look better in person. A buddy of mine has some right-on scopes. We're going to do some comparisons with those and see how those look. I'd like to do the same thing. It was a pretty interesting test to see what I could see finite wise, because most people when they look downrange are simply looking at a target. I mean, they're not really worried about seeing a strand of hair. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, if you have any questions about these scopes or want to get in touch with me, email me. My email address is below, or send me a message and I'll try to get in contact with you. We do have some elements coming in. We have some Nexuses, and we're going to have some Titans. We've got a couple shipments of Arkens due in. So if you're looking for something like that, give me a holler. We're inside from outside. We're here with the Element Nexus 5 to 20 by 50 first focal plane. Now take a listen to the turrets. As you can tell, those turrets sound pretty good. The Nexus is the flagship scope for Element. It is made in the same factory that Night Force is made in. That factory is famous for making a lot of high-end scopes. If you guys would like any more information about this, you can drop me a line. I'd be more than happy to talk to you about the Nexus or the Arkens, either one. Anyways, I just wanted to get an opportunity to show you the turrets. There are several reviews online on this scope. I will be getting some target cam footage from this scope, and we will go from there. The testing begins. You guys have a good one. Like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up if you like the videos. If not, tell me why you don't like them. I appreciate everybody that views my videos. Thank you guys. Happy shooting.